Here we are! Awesome tickets. Yeah. I guess it's in the gymnasium. Player, there he is.
Having friends to talk to really makes traveling a lot more fun. When I'm by myself, I get a little scared. Bored.
Yeah, Hey, Carol, there's a monster behind you.
What?
Oh, my mistake. I must be seeing things.
Don't do that!
Our trip just got more lively.
So, okay, oh. I guess the ones that are blue are the ones that we missed.
The world is so big.
What makes you say that all of a sudden?
I thought the capital was big, but the world outside is so much bigger. How much farther beyond the horizon does that clear sky stretch?
I know. Compared to the lower quarter, it's huge.
This is awful.
You've been staring at Carol for a while now. What's up?
I'm just worried about the fight he had with his friend Nan, and he's clearly depressed.
That wasn't a fight. It was a one-sided verbal beatdown.
It's gotta be a good sign if she cares enough to criticize him that much. If she didn't care about him, she wouldn't even bother, right?
I suppose so.
I'm so hungry.
Wait, that's what you were worrying about?
Can a clear seal crystal really be used to make a barrier?
If they could, and we had enough, we'd be able to make as many barriers as we wanted.
Then even areas that suffer frequent monster attacks could be assured safety.
Yeah, but if it were possible, wouldn't something like that have happened by now?
Maybe it's best not to get our hopes up about it then. Ever the realist, I see. All I'm doing is speculating on the most probable outcome.
Actually, I think that's what being a realist means. Duke certainly has an air of mystery about him. He's a real man.
Patty prefers masculine fellas, I see.
I thought he was pretty cold. Would it have killed him to listen to us a little?
Maybe he was caught off guard. He did just kind of show up out of nowhere.
Did one of us say anything rude to him?
Probably you, Rita. Ha! Ow! Ow! Hey, no hitting!
I wonder if he's always lived here in Jormungand.
Who knows? I didn't get the feeling he'd been here all that long, though.
Duke is pretty weird, but this whole town is pretty weird, too.
It is weird, but you can live a quiet, comfortable life here.
All that stuff about the balance of the world is pretty hard to take in.
Yeah, I hadn't even been outside the capital until just a while ago myself. And now we're here talking about the fate of the world. You never know what life will bring you.
But isn't that what makes it interesting?
I don't think we can afford to be that relaxed anymore. Estelle doesn't have much time left.
What's the harm? It's not as if acting all serious is gonna solve anything.
Besides, Estelle will notice if we look all worried.
Well, maybe so, but
We won't forget what Pharaoh said. Relax.
I know, it's just...
Estelle's got it the worst. If we get too down about this, we won't be much help to her.
Patty, do you need to take a break? Don't worry about me. I just need to sort things out in my head a little. If I stay still, I'll just end up sailing in circles. Listening to your silly prattling is a nice distraction.
Silly prattling. Hey, where are you going?
Oh, those plants are awful pretty, so I was walking to avoid them. Come this way, Rita.
You need to let some stuff go. You'll never move forward if you can't do that.
Please, let's go this way. Come on.
Oh, is that a chuckle? I see. Silly prat. Who are you calling silly?
Now I'm being snickered at.
Carol, just what sort of place is the Blade Drifts of Zoffair?
Well, I've never been there myself, but I've heard the entire place is covered in a sheet of ice. Nan told me this was the best season for hunting monsters there, because the ice is thickest. The monsters there sound pretty tough, too.
Covered in a sheet of ice, huh? I'm getting the chills just hearing about it.
Does anyone have a warm cloak I can borrow?
Will it be a problem that we haven't made any special preparations?
No matter how cold it is, it'll be better than the heat of the sands of Kagor, right?
I don't know about better, but we're running out of time. We'll have to go in as we are.
It'll be fine, as long as none of us catches a cold.
If Emmead Hill is blocked off, none of the people stuck in the capital will be able to escape.
Yeah, you're right. It's not like they can fly.
If the air in the skies above the capital keeps increasing, all living things will be in danger.
And if we let that happen, we won't be able to go near the capital ourselves.
All the more reason to stop talking and start moving.
So now we've got the gang back together.
I'm so glad to be with you all again.
Same here.
Likewise.
You must take care not to strain yourself.
Remember, there's a limit to what we can do.
You know, one step at a time.
Huh? What's up?
I think Rapide just welcomed me back.
No, Rapide's already off over there.
Should have seen that coming.
Aww.
It looks like Baoul is back to his old self.
There's plenty of air for him to absorb. He seems to have used it to heal his wounds.
For all the trouble Alexei's caused, he's helping us out in some unexpected ways.
That's not gonna get him off the hook, though.
He can go wherever he likes. With Baoul to help us, there's no place we can't follow.
You gotta hand it to Palestrale. They're tough.
Yes, the Colosseum is as busy as it ever was.
Belius had a lot of power, but Palestrale didn't rely on her. That's way different from the Union.
The people living here haven't changed either. This is the city Belius made.
They're doing all they can to live their lives. Maybe that's what defines this town, and Palestrale.
The world can change all at once. Notopolica will be okay.
Yes, it will.
Oh my goodness.
Rita, what does it feel like to fly through the sky?
It's hard to put it into words, but it's not bad.
It looks like it would feel good.
You want to try? Huh? I can handle your weight, no problem. Here, hang on to my legs.
This is so much fun!
It's a good stress reliever, don't you think?
Hey, it's time to go. Come on, Ristel.
Ristel?
We're two different people, you know.
Estelle.
That art you just did.
Yes, I know. I surprised myself, too. I just kind of stuck attack magic and support magic together, and that came out.
No, no, no. That was way more powerful than just kind of sticking them together.
Really?
That just shows how strong Estelle's grown.
Well, you're definitely a lot stronger than when I first met you.
Keep up the good work, Estelle.
Of course. You two do the same.
Did you see what I just did?
Yeah, Carol. That was so awesome.
I've gotten really strong.
Brave Vesperia is set if you keep doing things like that.
No, I can't just stop there. I have to keep working, get even stronger.
Looks like he's grown along with his arts. Good job, Carol.
Rita, that magic you used was amazing.
What do you mean? That wasn't really anything special.
Are you kidding? It was special. That was really, really cool.
Enough already. It seriously was not anything special. Compared to you.
Oh, I was thinking how lucky I am to have a friend who's so gifted with magic.
Really?
Yes, really.
Thanks.
I didn't know you could fight like that.
Yeah, neither did I, actually. That was my first time.
Really? You sure put on a good show.
I thought it might be better to go all out, you know? Bowl agrees.
I'm sure he does. We're counting on you, Judith.
And I'm counting on you.
Huh? Looks like the pooch is pretty fired up.
Did you see that art he did? It was like a whoosh attack!
Carol? No. It's actually more of a mercurial laceration.
Lame. Sounds like an old man thought it up.
An old man did, and it sounds damn good.
Oh, will you two shut up? It was a cut, right? So just call it slash.
All right, done.
That technique. Such power in my grasp.
You really are amazing, Flynn. What a marvelous display of skill.
Forgive me, Lady Estelles. But it is not enough to satisfy me. I must own myself further for the sake of all.
I see. Well, I'm sure you have the potential for even greater heights.
That guy never takes a break, does he? He should really be happy with his accomplishment.
Pardon me, but will you train with me for a while? I'm still far from mastering it.
Hold on, you want to train by using that move on me?
Don't worry. I'm sure you can withstand it.
You're really serious, aren't you?
What'll I do next? What'll I do next? I can't wait to see what I'll do next.
Are you screwing around?
You're the one in control. How can you not know what you'll do?
Because I'm never sure what I'll do, and that's just fine.
You call that fine? I don't see why it wouldn't be.
Yeah, it really is fine.
Why am I even talking with you people? You never make any sense.
You're completely right, and that's just fine.
Yuri, you did it!
It's not such a big deal.
Come on, kid, you won. The least you could do is cheer up a little.
Yeah, I won. But that's not really what I was going for.
Now, don't get greedy. What more could you want than to enter a tournament and come out on top?
Maybe what you wanted more than winning was the feeling that you'd really fought hard.
Yeah, something like that.
Sounds like you understand Yuri pretty well.
After having known Yuri for as long as I have, at least that much is obvious.
Really? I guess you two know each other really well.
No, that's not what I meant at all.
Oh, these must be the whatchamacallits.
You did it!
When you win
Hey, you
tournaments.
actually look a little happy for once.
Of course he's happy. Yuri defeated a lot of very fierce opponents.
Yeah, for the first time, winning actually feels like something.
That's the feeling that you really fought hard. You gave it your all, Yuri.
Right. It feels like this means a lot more than the last time I won a tournament.
Sounds like you two are really getting close. How interesting.
Raven, what are you talking about?
If you're happy for me, old man, then you and me are getting kind of close too, you know.
Oh.
Good job. I knew you could do it, Estelle.
Thank you. You twerp. You're only saying that now so you can look good.
No, I mean it.
Oh, really? Anyway, congratulations, Estelle. Thank you. I'm glad I could spread a little joy.
That's good. You looked pretty serious out there. I was worried.
Well, I just felt like I was on display for everyone to see.
It's not a very good feeling to have people betting on whether you'll win or lose.
Yes, but then I realized I should focus on my opponent, not the people watching me. The more you want to beat your opponent, the happier you are when you finally win.
Yeah, I guess so. I'm glad it was a good experience for you, Estelle.
Yes, and all of your encouragement makes me want to work even harder.
Hey, nice work, Carol. You won. You sure have grown strong.
Yeah, thanks.
I hear it's a great thing for a guild's reputation if someone who won the tournament joins them.
Yes, Brave Vesperia could become famous thanks to you, Carol.
Maybe.
You don't seem very happy, Carol.
No. I mean, yeah. What I did, I didn't know. I was like, whoa.
I don't understand what you're saying.
You just flustered because you're not used to it. Come on, Carol, that's not like you.
I don't know. That rambling at the end there sounds just like him to me.
Well, that's done. You're so nonchalant. Shouldn't you be a little happier? Nah, that was too easy.
Act tough all you want, but it looked like you were having a pretty rough time out there.
Maybe you're starting to get cataracts, old man. Perhaps I can help you blast them out.
Huh? No.
But you won! That's great! You could at least be a little bit happier. So what? I won. It doesn't change anything, really.
But they give out a prize specially tailored to the winner.
That's right.
Oh, maybe if I'd won more battles, they would have given me something useful for my research. Guess I should have beaten more opponents.
You already won the whole tournament. I don't think you could have beaten it any more than you did.
What's the matter, old man? You won.
But this is a dream. I mean, conquering the Colosseum after all these years.
It was your dream to win this tournament?
Guild members across the world all hope to achieve this once in their lives.
Then your dreams come true. That's great.
No, this can't be real. This is a dream. I know it.
Well, if it's a dream, then you shouldn't be able to feel pain, right?
Let's test it out.
Ah!
Whoa. If the old man wasn't dreaming before, he certainly is now.
That's all there is?
Not enough violence for you, huh?
Oh? Do you really think I'm that violent? That hurts, Yuri.
If you're trying to make us think you're an innocent young maiden, you're not fooling anyone.
Innocent young maidens keep their pretty little selves out of Colosseum tournaments.
Innocent young maidens also don't win tournaments full of powerful opponents.
That's right.
Don't tell me you just got yourself down.
Ah, the melancholic sigh of an innocent young maiden. How picturesque.
Oh?
What, not violent enough for you?
Wow.
What was that? The victory howl?
Yeah, something like that, I think.
He's just a dumb beast, after all. He probably just thinks he had a successful hunt or something.
He can hear you, you know. Repeat thinks about all sorts of things. You've offended him.
What do you mean, all sorts of things?
The significance of him winning a tournament that's held by the world of humans, for example. He's thinking about what a good chance it is to show humans how strong and proud the noble dog is.
What? Your pooch is a philosopher? Don't make me laugh.
So maybe you'd like to have a fight with Repeat, with your honor on the line?
Hey! I don't want to fight you! Hey, stop fighting me! Let go!
I've been wondering for a while, but you understand what Repeat's saying, don't you, Yuri? Way to go, Patty! You actually beat the 200-man melee!
It's no big deal. Ah! Blast it all!
What's wrong?
I completely forgot.
Forgot what?
I didn't want any prizes, so I should have made everyone I defeated sign on as a member of my crew. It would have been the birth of the new Siren's Fang.
Huh? Don't be silly! That's not possible.
You can't give up before you even try. You do it and then regret it later. Even if the odds are 100 to 1, I'll gladly take that bet.
That's a very inspiring speech, but it's still not happening.
Oh, there's a lot.
Awesome! You're the real deal, Flynn. I want to become as skilled as you.
You can, Carol. In fact, my talents at your age would be no big deal next to yours.
Really?
Don't be fooled, Carol. He doesn't know what a big
Probably
deal
turn
means.
down the music a
You'll
little
never
bit
forget the
lower.
summer when we were 7.
Because I
We
can't
would go
hear
play
them.
by the river, and you fell in it.
Oh, that old
Can't
stuff.
hear them because
The
it's the
current was
new
too
set
strong, so
of
I had no idea what to do.
And then?
When I caught up, I saw him.
any skits with
Freaked out when I saw it was a mermaid.
any skits with Flynn and Patty in it.
Rescued by a
The
cat.
volume on their voices just go down the drain.
Shoot us out for that.
finally let
annoying.
us go. Guess what Flynn said? Well, Yuri, I'm glad that was no big deal. Can you even believe that?
It's not like I beat the merman or anything. He just ran off, so it's no big deal.
I fell into a river once myself, and that alone was enough to make me panic.
That's a big deal! A real big deal!
That's annoying. There we go. See how nice that sounds? Does it sound like it's a maddening house?
We won! I never thought we'd pull it off!
Oh? You didn't have faith in our abilities?
That's not what I meant at all!
But I think this goes to show how effective we can be as a team.
It makes you feel happier to win as a group than when you win alone, you know?
Yeah, we should take this as an opportunity to combine our efforts and work hard.
You better not be thinking that just so you can go and slack off without being noticed.
Of course not. And you're killing the teamwork vibe, Rita.
Wow! The hourglass is really amazing! The enemies just stop moving!
Yeah, certainly makes it easier to win battles.
You can get ready for what's next, attack enemies, change battle formation. And if we're having trouble running away from enemies, this makes it a cinch. Oh, and it even lets us keep enemies from running away. It's seriously awesome.
Hourglass! Personally, I find this way easier.
Huh. Guess you get that skid if you use an hourglass.
The all divide sure is useful.
No, it's no good. No good at all.
Why is that? I mean, it makes battles easier.
Oh, it doesn't?
Rely on that gizmo too much, and pretty soon you won't be able to win a battle without it.
Using items is a decent strategy, old man.
Kids. In my day, we fought fine without any of these gizmos and what's-a-mahoozits.
What's-a-mahoozits?
Hey, hold on a sec.
What is it? Something the matter?
Help me organize these items, would ya?
Since when did we have so many of those?
We haven't been using them. They add up.
If we can get by without using them, so much the better, right?
Is that how it works?
You don't want to get into the habit of wasting items when you don't need to, right?
I'm simply not very familiar with using items.
Well, it doesn't matter what you pick. Just use some items. They're going to waste.
He's right, Yuri. Let's use our items.
Or
All
sell
right,
them.
if we need to.
Or at least help me sort them out.
There it is.
Oh, what to do?
Is there a problem?
I'll die if I can't take a shower once a day. And in a dry old desert like this?
Really? Rita, you have to do something.
Huh. Idiot. She'll be fine. It's not like she's a flower. Going without a shower won't kill you. It's been 10 days since I last showered, actually.
What
It's
the?
been that long? I'd be on my deathbed if I were you.
I sense a faint but pleasant scent coming from you, Rita.
I've got it. Rita's not a flower. She's a prickly cactus. Die!
Oh my god. He had to go there. He had to go there.
It's so hot.
That's because Rita keeps using all that fire magic.
It doesn't have anything to do with my magic. The desert's just hot.
Ah!
Whatever. It's just really hot.
What? Are you saying I should stop?
I guess we're saying it'd be real nice if you would.
I won't stop.
Huh?
I won't stop. I like it.
Aren't you hot too? Come on.
I'm hot, but using the magic makes me feel so good that I forget all about being hot, all right? Oh, Rita's nuts!
Wow.
What? Tired already? What a poor excuse for a warrior.
Tired? No way, not me.
It wouldn't be strange if you were, Carol. You've come the farthest out of all of us.
The farthest out of all of us. Maybe.
You're young. Young people have to work hard. It's nothing to be getting all worked up over.
Carol may be energetic, but he's still a child. He doesn't have as much strength as the rest of us.
I'm fine. I can work just as hard as you two do.
Exactly. You can't be using your age to get out of doing your part for the team.
I know that.
Carol, you're really good when you put your mind to it.
Hey, Carol, you weren't just fishing for a compliment from Judith, were you? I can't believe I've gone this long without dying in battle. This can't be good.
It seems good to me. Or do you still not care about dying since you already died once?
I can't say that feeling's totally gone, but maybe it's lessened a tad.
Yeah, then show it. Be happy.
Fate waits until you're on top of the world to knock you down. I gotta stay on my toes.
So you're just going to keep pretending like you're troubled and hope fate doesn't notice.
Smart kid. I'm gonna keep testing my luck and see just how far it takes me.
Well, don't come crying to me when fate comes for payback.
Judith, you always go right for the enemies, don't you?
Yes, you never hesitate at all.
You're a juggernaut.
Huh? What does that mean, Yuri?
It means she charges like a boar.
A juggernaut means something that has so much inertia that it can't be stopped or redirected.
Huh. Hey! Judith's gone!
Sorry, I'm back now.
Where did you go, Judith?
Oh, I thought I saw something. Seems like it wasn't a monster after all.
That instinct of yours to attack anything that moves reminds me of a wolf. I don't know what we do in this journey without Repeat's help.
How come Repeat's so strong, anyway?
He trained hard in order to capture the spot of Big Boss.
What do you mean, capture the spot of Big Boss?
It was a battle to defeat the little wolves, the leaders of all the dogs and cats in the capital.
They had a leader?
They were the former big bosses. They oppressed the cats and dogs and even harmed humans.
I'm really interested in hearing more, but...
Yeah. If it's a long story, maybe you could tell us when we have more time?
Oh well, your loss. Long story short, Repeat fought for the dogs and cats, and now he's their boss.
So he got stronger to protect the ones he cared about.
And the reason he's fighting now is also to protect the people he cares about, right?
What would you do without me? I'm what you'd call our main battery.
Indeed. You've been quite helpful lately, Patty.
You want to know my
sounds better
secret?
now.
It's these very
Remember
binoculars.
Patty and Flynn are in it.
Yeah, it is a Bodhi Blastia after all.
Before I found them, I was but a sniveling pup, and my days were dark. But once they were in my grasp, I became totally buff with no trouble at all.
I don't think buff is the word for it.
Be that as it may, these binoculars are far from your standard Bodhi Blastia.
Really?
Aye. You can use them to see far off.
Hmm.
And when you line them up with the sun just so, you can start a fire. And
Wait,
then,
what?
when you do this
Ouch!
and this,
Knock it off!
you can even use them as a
Stop
weapon.
hitting me! This is beyond silly.
It looks like I'll have to tend to Raven later.
Huh? Where's
What's
Yuri?
happening?
Oh, he said he was gonna go for a jog.
Really? He sure is energetic.
Hey, Carol.
What's up, Yuri?
I just haven't fought many battles lately, and I don't want to get out of shape. You want to come?
Sure, I guess.
All right, I'll come along too.
Okay, this time's for real. 4-mile run followed by 100 sit-ups, push-ups, and squats. Let's go.
Oh, hold on here. Are you serious? Estelle, you're okay with this?
Huh? Isn't this a normal exercise routine?
Yeah, that's our princess for you. All right, let's go.
Wow.
Why do I have to go?
You volunteered.
I'm just a bother for everyone. I fought with Yuri when we started out, but recently...
Yuri says that he doesn't want you to get hurt.
You must be very important to him. I'm jealous.
Huh? You mean...
Estelle, what do you think of Yuri anyway?
Oh, come on, it's obvious.
Please stop! You have the wrong idea.
What are you two adults trying to convince Estelle of this time?
Oh, does our genius mage want in on this too?
Yuri's just been keeping her out of battle because Flynn asked him to take care of her, right?
That's right. That's what it is. There's nothing else to it. Nothing at all.
Poor Estelle.
Oh, it's absolutely heartbreaking.
I'm telling you, you have it all wrong.
Hey, let me fight every once in a while too, okay?
Really, Carol? You want to fight that badly?
Yeah, I want to fight for brave Vesperia.
There's more that you can do for the guild than just fighting, you know.
That's a pretty surprising bit of wisdom coming from you, old man.
But what should I do then?
You could cook food for us or gather information about places we're going. You're good at those kinds of things, right?
Oh, yeah.
And you're really good at finding cute girls for me to talk to, right?
Hold on. Carol, have you really been doing that for the old man?
Yeah. I mean, Raven told me to bring cute girls to him, so...
This kid's such a cutie. The ladies are all over him.
Carol, you shouldn't be so trusting.
Huh? Why's that?
Trusting of what?
Never mind.
Wow. Wow, Raven. That's disappointing.
Oh, okay. That's why.
Yeah, don't you think?
What?
Doesn't it stress you out just watching everyone else fight all the time?
You sure you're not confusing me with yourself?
You don't wonder what it is about yourself that makes other people not want to rely on you?
Maybe that's the way you feel.
You really do have it together, Rita.
I get to think about things while you all are in battle. It's nice.
I guess hitting Carol and kicking the old man aren't as much of a stress relief as I thought.
What? You think stuff like this relieves stress?
Ow! So cut it out! Hey, Yuri, something's weird about Judith.
Judy's always weird.
You're terrible. Can't you see how stressed I am?
What's the matter? Did something happen?
I'm just not helpful at all, am I?
That's not true. Why would you say that?
No, you don't have to pretend. I'm too
I guess-
weak, I know it.
You?
I guess these are just situations that happen if you don't have them in your...
No,
If you
it's
don't
all
actually
right.
use them for a very
Don't
long
try to
time.
make me feel better. It's easier for me this way anyway.
You're bored, aren't you? Not being able to fight?
Oh.
Is that what you're worried about?
No, it's okay. I can handle the boredom. Besides, I have Baul to talk to.
Oh.
You look pretty tired, Rapide. Ow! Hey!
He only looks tired to lull his enemies into a false sense of security.
Enemies? I'm not an enemy!
He hasn't been fighting lately. Maybe he has a lot of pent-up energy. Play with him some.
Don't you think it'd be better if you did that, Yuri?
Oh, that's nice, Carol. Looks like Rapide's warmed up to you.
What? He just wants attention because he hasn't been fighting lately. Let go! Let go!
What's the matter, Patty?
I haven't been in battle much at all lately. Am I of no use to you anymore?
I think you may be taking things too hard.
I'm completely useless to anyone.
That's not true at all. You're our secret weapon, Patty. The ace up our sleeve.
Really? The ace up our sleeve?
Right. That means you have to hold back and wait for just the right moment. And right at that critical moment, you deliver. That's why we don't use you for trivial stuff.
Wow.
So you see, it's nothing to be glum about. Just make sure you're ready when we need you.
Aye. You bet I'll be ready.
You do have your work cut out for you.
So Patty, is the one who came out during your mystic art who I think it was?
Aye, that's Cypher, one of my trusty officers in the Siren's Fang. He was a real manly man before what happened. He had a sharp mind and was seasoned in battle. You don't find many men who can do it all like he could. Oh, there's no need to be jealous, Yuri. Cypher's gone. That's a book long since closed.
I mean, I don't doubt your story, but...
If he's dead, why would the Cypher show up like that?
I call out to the souls of my allies and use their powers. Why would it matter if they're dead?
The souls of the dead? You have to be kidding me.
Here we go again.
There's nothing to be afraid of. Cypher is a very kind-hearted man. I think he might even bring you a present one day, Rita.
Please don't.
Oh my goodness.
Patty, that skill you just used was incredible.
Yeah, I've been around a long time, and I've never seen a trick that can wipe out every foe at once.
What?
Really? I could get used to this flattery.
If you keep using that technique alone, we might be unstoppable.
I'm afraid that idea's dead in the water. Even I don't know what the result will be.
I see. It will be hard to determine how to use it best then.
On the other hand, if you use it right, it's a hard one to top.
Less predictable than the wind. That's my style.
Oh, she must have an ability that randomly destroys the enemies. All the enemies at once. It's like a luck thing.
Hey, are you crazy, Patty? What were you thinking back there?
The seas will toss you some days. What can you do about it?
You really don't know what'll happen with that skill of yours.
Wait, do you think something worse could happen? Like we could all be knocked out? Or lose all our gold?
There's no guarantees in life.
Wow.
On, in that case, just stop doing it altogether.
Well, there's an element of romance to the unknown. At least in these old eyes.
I'm not getting knocked out for the sake of romance.
There's no use in fighting. No matter what happens, we're all aboard the same ship.
In a way, Patty has us caught up in her net.
Wow. That's and of course.
Yuri's croquettes are the best!
How strange. They're just balls of mashed potatoes, but there must be a secret ingredient.
Oh yeah? What'd you put in it, Yuri?
Love.
Who are you? And what'd you do with Yuri?
My hearing isn't what it used to be. What'd you say the secret ingredient was?
Love. The lady who ran the inn where I lived always said cooking was all about love. I put as much love in them as I could, so eat them with care, okay?
Yuri's love-filled croquettes.
Ugh.
I wish they weren't so good.
A secret
Oh my
ingredient
God.
is a
That
cook's
is
greatest
rough.
treasure. You didn't want to tell them,
so
did you?
weird.
Actually, I didn't put anything special in there at all.
Estelle, your potato soup sure is good.
I'm not used to soup being cold, but this is really delicious.
It's not potato soup, it's called vichyssoise.
Estelle, what would you call a soup made from onions?
That would be onion soup, but
Then this is potato soup.
no, it's vichyssoise. It's the name of the dish.
Hey Rita, what would you call this soup?
Potato soup.
Why won't any of you call it vichyssoise?
All right, on today's menu we have a rice omelet.
Wow, this looks great. You drew a face on it in ketchup. This is Repeat's face, isn't it?
Mine is repeat facing to the left.
Mine's a golem? Wow, you even got all the details right.
You're really talented, Carol.
So are they good? I spiced it up by adding some... Huh? Why are you eating?
Oh, it's so cute. I don't want to ruin it by eating it. I wanted to save him.
Come on, eat up! Don't stare, eat it already! I worked really hard!
Oh my God.
Oh, Rita! I hear you're finally a stir-fried veggie master.
I guess so. Nothing's impossible for me.
You sure you didn't just have a good teacher?
It always has to be about you, doesn't it? This was all my genius. But stir-fry is a pain to eat. It ties up both my hands so I can't read.
Estelle will get mad at you if she catches you reading while you're eating.
I got it. Put the vegetables between slices of bread like a sandwich. One hand. Genius.
Why do you want to go mess up perfectly good food like that?
A stir-fried veggie sandwich. What an original concept.
It looks like Judith's ready to add that to her cookbook.
Man, Rita's always got to screw things up.
You're just jealous.
How'd you master making crepes, Raven? I thought you hated sweet foods.
My boy, you've got a lot to learn about the miraculous powers sweet foods have over the ladies. An exquisite crepe melts a young girl's heart and leads her straight into the arms of the chef. Me!
For people who like sweet things, there's nothing harder to refuse than a delicious crepe.
And if you know someone made it just for you...
Yeah, I guess crepes could really reel them in.
I know someone's reeling at least.
Told you, they love me.
Yeah, okay. Good luck then.
Not luck, son. Skill.
It's luck.
Rita,
Yeah,
you're
whatever it
eating
says.
quietly for once. Do you like the food?
I wouldn't say I like it, but I don't dislike it.
I'm glad it suits your taste, Rita.
I've heard that making pork stew is especially time-intensive.
Yes, it takes at least 2 days to boil the pork until it's soft enough to eat.
It seems you're pretty good at cooking elaborate dishes, Judy.
I used to cook a lot. I don't mind a little work if people will enjoy it.
Did you used to cook for your family?
Yes. And now I have you all. It makes all of the hard work worthwhile.
It's delicious.
Huh? Rita, did you say something?
No.
Thank you, Rita.
Oh, I'm following the recipes. Why isn't my food coming out as good as yours, Judith?
I do all of my seasoning by taste. Maybe that's it.
Try changing the balance of ingredients or adding some seasoning that's not in the recipe.
Good idea. I'll try that.
I'm surprised to hear proper cooking advice from you, Rita.
Hey, I'm not the best cook, but adding spices is like mixing chemicals. It's just chemistry.
I guess in a way. But I also feel like that's not all there is to it.
You'll be fine as long as you taste it as you go. Probably.
So do you and Yuri use your own special seasonings? Is that why your food is so good?
Exactly. If you just rely on the recipe, your cooking will never be really delicious.
Cooking is hard, but I'll keep trying. I want to learn how to make better food.
That attitude is the secret ingredient to every good dish.
It looks like what we just cooked used up the last of our ingredients.
We'll have to stop by a town and pick up some more, I guess.
Hey, there was a green piece of veggie bread left in my bag.
A green piece of... Ugh. What
No.
a strange type of bread.
Carol, when did you buy that bread?
I don't know.
That's just...
Stop making food I don't like. Make something else. I won't take this bullying.
Okay. No food for you, then.
All of us have things we don't like, but you don't see us complaining. Live with it.
You should be thankful. I stopped reading to come here and eat with you, you know.
An unbalanced diet can lead to an unhealthy body.
I'm done growing. I can afford a little lack of nutrition at my age.
Rapide's making fun of you, old man. He says you're a disgrace to humans. You're the oldest one here. Aren't you ashamed of yourself?
No way. I'm a poor excuse for a grown-up.
Sheesh, listen to him.
You're terrible.
At least you a bit.
Yuri, you like cooking, don't you?
I don't know about like. Why?
We've been making you cook for us all the time, and you haven't refused once.
Quiet, Estelle. We don't want him to stop.
It's all right. I noticed.
You don't mind? Isn't it a lot of work?
I used to cook for myself when I was living in the capital. It's not bad at all.
It's not bad, but you don't really like it?
Well, it was better than having to eat dangerously awful stuff every single day. He meant well, but he didn't realize how bad he was. This was the only way to stop him.
You got my condolences, Yuri.
Why are you looking at me?
Rita's cooking is nothing compared to this stuff. Trust me.
I'd like to meet someone who could make food like that.
It's like looking at a scary monster. I'll pass on the food, though.
You already met him.
Ah. It was... And bad at cooking.
Hey, Estelle, you've been doing most of the cooking. You could let the guys cook every now and then.
No, it's fine. The more I cook, the better I get.
That's true. Cooking is something you get used to. I think your cooking has really improved.
Thanks, Judith. I'm happy that I have your seal of approval. Every day I shred 2 vegetables, julienne 1, and chiffonade 2 more. Guess it was worth it.
You didn't have to do all that. Right, Yuri?
Yeah, it's a waste of veggies.
I think you missed the point.
No, it's okay. Rapide's been eating all the vegetables for me, besides the onions.
Rapide.
Ah, I thought Rapide was getting a little pudgy.
Yeah, his attacks in battle have been leaving a bit to be desired, too.
Rapide, you gotta learn how to say no to food.
Food's ready, everybody!
Carol, isn't this the same thing you made yesterday?
Not just yesterday, but the day before, and the day before that, too.
You must like this a lot to be making it all the time, huh?
That's right. I like this so much I could eat it every day.
Oh, Raven prefers a more
Yeah, I couldn't do that.
mature taste.
Since
can't
I'm
eat
always
the same
cooking,
thing
I
every
figured it was
day.
my right to make what I like to eat.
Well, that's a good point.
Hold on. You're seriously okay with eating the same thing every day forever?
I'm happy just to have something to eat.
The
Carol's cooking
maximum
isn't
I'll
half bad
ever-
either.
Thanks, Yuri. I can't wait to make delicious food tomorrow, too.
So, tomorrow will be the same as today, then?
It looks that way. Too bad.
I'm worried that this will be bad for our nutrition.
Don't bother making any of the same stuff for me. I'd rather go hungry.
You know, you could all just do some cooking yourselves for once.
Yeah. After 2 days of the same thing, I'll be like, no, I can't eat this.
Hey! What's with making me do all the cooking?
Ah, perhaps you've gotten better and you finally came to enjoy cooking.
No way! Cooking is a pain, and it's a waste of time, too. The point of eating is to restore your energy, right? Just eat some bread or a banana or something.
What, you want us to just eat the ingredients raw?
I remember Rita serving a sandwich that was just 2 pieces of bread with a raw egg in between.
A raw egg? How original.
Hey, don't get any ideas now.
Make me cook again, and I'll put it in the food.
Put what in the food?
Something I've been saving for a special occasion.
I don't
Ooh,
think I
that
want to
sounds
know.
interesting.
Judith, don't encourage her.
Don't you dare make me cook next time.
Oh, and I wanted to try what Rita was saving for a special occasion.
Estelle, I don't think you do.
Judith, we're always making you do the cooking for us. You don't mind?
Would you like us to help out every now and then?
No, that's okay. Cooking's fun. Of course, we can switch if you don't like my cooking.
No, we love your cooking. I could never get tired of it.
Indeed. It brings back memories of long ago. It's the sort of cooking I could eat every day.
That makes me so happy. That's the sort of cooking I've been trying for. It'd be nice if someday you thought to yourself, gee, I sure would like some of Judith's cooking.
Yeah, I wouldn't mind having this again.
Careful, boys. Just in case you haven't caught on, she's taming you.
What?
Oh my, looks like I've been found out.
Being tamed, huh?
I'm not sure I can resist.
Wow.
Are you on cooking duty again, Flynn? Let me take care of it for you.
Thanks, but it's not really a chore for me.
I'd like a chance to try my hand at it, too. Or is my cooking that bad?
No, not at all. But I've already started, so...
Stick to it, both of you.
This is your sort of job, friend.
Fine, fine. Flynn, I'm on cooking duty today.
Are you sure? You used to cook for us a lot, Yuri. So let me take care of it this time.
It didn't work.
Use your noggin. Authority is the only way to go. You're up, m'lady.
I don't agree with this. But if everyone wills it...
Everything will be ready soon, Lady Estelise. Please wait just a moment longer.
All right.
And she's sunk. Guess it's time to get praying.
Flynn's cooking is either fine or gut-destroyingly bad. That yawning gap scares me.
Meals are no time for a gamble like that.
Who the hell decided to pan-fry noodles in the middle of a searing hot desert?
People should really give more thought to these decisions.
Yeah, and it's not just hot. This strong taste really dries out your throat, too.
I feel like the more I eat, the weaker I get.
I can't stop sweating. Damn it, I can't stop.
Yuri, you're more worked up than usual.
Let's just say you owe us one, boss.
Owe you one?
I see what you're doing. Getting all worked up. You said yourself yesterday that you wanted some noodles. So, did you make them yourself? Did you ask someone else to do it?
Sorry. I guess fried noodles really aren't good for eating in the desert.
all thought it'd be a good idea to make sorbet in this freezing weather.
It's so cold. My teeth are chattering too much to eat.
I think sorbet can be delicious, even in the cold.
So it was you!
I was just expressing my opinion. I never said it was me.
Judith, you're all right eating sorbet dressed like that?
If you get an upset stomach, Judy, I'll give you a massage.
That's hardly something you should be saying with your purple lips and your runny nose.
Rita, can you cast spells like that?
Probably not. My teeth are chattering too much.
And my hands are too stiff to hold my weapons.
Eating sorbet in a frigid, cold field of snow. This is not fun.
No, it isn't.
Ugh, this is terrible.
Did you follow the recipe? There are ingredients in this food that really shouldn't be in it.
Actually, I haven't seen our recipe book around recently.
Yeah, I wonder where it went.
Recipe book? Is this it by any chance?
Rita, you had it?
No wonder it seems so flimsy and weak.
You were using it as a weapon?
Someone replaced my book with this thing. It's not my fault nobody noticed the recipes were gone.
Well, I can't argue with you there.
We don't have very many recipes either. Maybe we should have some more interest in cooking.
Yuri, the food you cooked was so delicious. It might even be better than the chefs in the castle.
Almost there.
I wonder when Dayton Hold was originally built.
From the looks of it, it's already seen several decades worth of wear and tear.
People were already taking it for granted when Old Raven was just Little Raven.
There was this guild I used to be in, and the leader was this really old guy. He once told me that Dayton Hold was built back when his grandfather was a little kid.
That'd make it at least 100 years old, huh?
So that makes the Lord of the Plains over 100 years old. He must be an amazing man.
I don't know. He might be a she.
Yuri, I think you missed the point.
So this Lord of the Plains isn't always prowling around?
Someone in the hold said that he only appears just before the rainy season.
Huh. So he changes habitats depending on the season. I guess we must have come to the hold at a bad time before.
It looks that way. Normally the hold leaves their gates open.
But not now, of course. Man, I must have been born under a really unlucky star.
Do you know how Halura's tree got its name?
Huh? There's a reason for that?
Yes, it comes from the 3 types of plants growing on the tree. Those plants are the Harmonia, the Leluria, and the Renin. The beginnings of their names make Halure.
Wow. You learn something new every day.
Carol, you hadn't heard that before?
Plants aren't really my specialty.
Ospio was originally built in order to research the giant Blastia excavated from the mountain here, wasn't it?
Right. At first it was just a small research outpost, but as more people came here, it turned into a full-fledged city. Now there are people in Ospio doing research on all sorts of topics, not just the giant Blastia.
And you're one of those new researchers, right?
Yep, and proud of it.
The breeze that blows in a port city makes everything feel so different. It smells like the sea.
Stand in the ocean wind too long and you'll get covered in salt, you know.
Thank you for ruining my mood.
Hey, feel free to get all sticky and gross. I won't stop you. Torum feels a lot more like a port city than Nor did, don't you think?
Yes, it's lively, and the port is full of ships.
That's because Torum is run by Fortune's Market. They control shipping all over the world. I'm pretty sure Fortune's Market has their headquarters in Torum.
I guess business can keep a city running if people wanted to. I never would have thought of that.
There was a huge waterfall at one end of town. Did you see it, Yuri? It was magnificent, powerful, and really quite beautiful. I could almost see a rainbow over it.
Yeah, I saw it. It could come in handy having all that fresh water nearby. You might not even need an aqua blastia with something like that.
Estelle saw the waterfall as something pretty, but Yuri saw it as something useful.
That's different standards of living for you.